of women in America who don't care much for red stockings. It would seem too bad, wouldn't it, if after you got these clear home your wife should turn out to be one of those people? Now, I think these gray stockings are lovely. I'm sure any woman would love them. She could wear them with gray suede slippers and they would be so soft and pretty. Not very lively looking, are they? You see, I want something to cheer her up. She's not been very well lately, and I thought something with a lot of dash in it, would just fit the bill. But look here, we'll take both. Sure, that's the way out of it. If she don't like the red, she'll like the gray, and if she don't like You like the gray ones, don't you? Then here. Picking up 2 pairs of the handsomely embroidered gray stockings and handing them to the clerk. 1. Holding up his thumb to denote 1. Me. A vigorous pounding of the chest signifying me. 1. Holding up his forefinger and pointing to the girl. Mademoiselle. Oh, no, 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 cried Virginia, her face instantly the color of the condemned stockings. Then, standing straight. Certainly not. No, just as you say, he replied good-humoredly. Like to have you have 'em. Seems as if strangers in a strange land oughtn't to stand on ceremony. The clerk was bending forward, holding up the stockings alluringly. Pour mademoiselle, n'est-ce pas? Mais non, pronounced Virginia, with emphasis. There followed an untranslatable gesture. How droll, shoulder and outstretched hands were saying, if the kind gentleman wishes to give mademoiselle the joli bas. His face had puckered up again. Then suddenly it unpuckered. Tell you what you might do. He solved it. Just take 'em along and send them to your mother. Now your mother might be real glad to have 'em. Virginia stared. And then an awful thing happened. What she was thinking about was the letter she could send with the stockings. Mother dear, she would write, as I stood at the counter buying myself some stockings today, along came a nice man, a stranger to me, but very kind and jolly, and gave me. There it was that the awful thing happened. Her dimple was showing, and at thought of its showing she could not keep it from showing. And how could she explain why it was showing without its going on showing? And how? But at that moment her gaze fell upon the clerk, who had taken the dimple as signal to begin putting the stockings in a box. The Frenchwoman's eyebrows soon put that dimple in its proper place. And so the petite Americaine was not not too, those French eyebrows were saying. All in an instant, Virginia was something quite different from a little girl with a dimple. You are very kind, she was saying, and her mother herself could have done it no better. But I am sure our little joke had gone far enough. I bid you good morning. And with that she walked regally over to the glove counter, leaving red and gray and black hosiery to their own destinies. I loathe them when their eyebrows go up, she fumed. Now his weren't going up, not even in his mind. She could not keep from worrying about him. They'll just do him, she was sure, and then laugh at him in the bargain. A man like that has no business to be let loose in a store all by himself. And sure enough, a half-hour later she came upon him in the dress department. 3 of them had gathered round to do him. They were making rapid headway, their smiling deference scantily concealing their amused contempt. The spectacle infuriated Virginia. They just think they can work us, she stormed. They think we're easy. I suppose they think he's a fool. I just wish they could get him in a business deal. I just wish. I can assure you, sir, the English-speaking manager of the department was saying, that this garment is a wonderful value. We are able to let you have it at so absurdly low a figure because— Virginia did not catch why it was they were able to let him have it at so absurdly low a figure, but she did see him wipe his brow and look helplessly around. Poor thing, she murmured, almost tenderly. He doesn't know what to do. He just does need somebody to look after him. She stood there looking at his back. He had a back a good deal like the back of her chum's father at home. Indeed, there were various things about him suggested home. Did one want one's own jeered at? One might see crudities oneself, but was one going to have supercilious outsiders coughing those sham coughs behind their hypocritical hands? For 700 francs, she heard the suave voice saying. 700 francs! Virginia's national pride, or more accurately, her national rage, was lashed into action. It was with very red cheeks that the small American stepped stormily to the